Hello, Move Easy Movers. This is Move Easy Yoga with Kathy. Today is Saturday, December 8th, 2022. Welcome, or whatever day you're watching this. New year, new day. We've actually got some sunshine here. Wow, I haven't seen that in a while. So welcome to Move Easy Yoga. For the next hour, we're going to do moves that help our body and help ourselves. So just a little bit about using Zoom. You will be muted if you're in the live class. If you want to comment or ask a question, just unmute and ask. Make sure my video is pinned and large. We will be moving slowly. We normally repeat a movement 3 to 6 times, but we do move slowly. Mind and body connection, that is what yoga is. If you have pain, you want to either make your movement smaller, make it slower, or stop altogether and rest. So we're going to start with a warm-up. Our normal warm-up is a static rest. So I have a chair here. You can use a chair or a couch or whatever is handy. Just make sure that when you do, you are at 90 degrees at hip and knee. If you have longer legs than I do, you may need to put a blanket on your chair. So we're going to be here for about 5 minutes, static rest. Now you can either have your hands at your side. Let me adjust my computer just a little. Here we go. Hands at your side, or you can do cactus arms for a bit of a shoulder and chest stretch. So 5 minutes here. Just for your information, this is really good for the lower back. If you're like me and you did a lot of baking around Christmas, which I did, and now I'm doing a lot of cleanup. I'm on my feet a lot, and it tends to ache. My lower back tends to ache, so this is a good position. It's like traction. When my lower back starts to ache, I'll do this for 5 or 10 minutes, and it really helps. Okay, 5 minutes are up. So we're going to do some quick breathing while we're here for about 2 minutes. So basically, I'm going to just let you breathe whichever way you would choose. You can do extended exhale breathing, where you inhale and count, and then exhale and count, and try to make your exhale longer. You can do Viloma breathing, where you do the 3 inhales and 1 long exhale, or you can just do some deep breathing. So let's just focus. We can do rib cage breathing. We can just focus on that for a couple of minutes. I'm going to do extended exhale. So you count your inhale and then try to make your exhale longer. Okay, go ahead and finish up. Now we're going to slowly roll our head just back and forth. That's all we're moving is our head, just to loosen up our neck a little bit. 3 or 4 times here. And now I have to refer to my notes because V and I were talking about this before the meeting, before the class. We're going to do the 6-point pelvic moves. So we're going to start with the first one is kind of hip heights, where you move your tailbone down and your hip up, and then it's
That's not it. The first one is tilt and tuck the tailbone.
yes, yes.
It's not a hip hike. It's not a hip hike.
Okay, I said hip hike. Yeah, that's where the confusion comes in. So it's tailbone down towards the floor, and then tailbone up. So it's anterior and posterior are the fancy words. So up with the hips and then down. You tuck in your tummy when your hips are, when your tailbone is tucked. And then you extend when it's down. And the second one is a side to
I
side.
want to say something. The tummy has nothing to do with it.
Oh, well, it feels like mine does. So that's why
Well, maybe that happens, but it's really not a cue.
it follows. Right.
Okay.
Okay. And the second one is the hip hike, where it's side to side. You're moving your hip towards your ear along the floor on each side. So to the right, moving it back towards your ear, and then to the left, to your left ear, and then to your right, and then your left. One more time. Right and left. And the third one is a little bit harder. We're actually moving the hip up towards the ceiling, and the other follows and goes down. Excuse me, I've got somebody that just came in. Via, I'm not familiar with this person.
Hmm?
Let me make you
See it, I don't see any person.
you're not a co-host, that's why.
Oh,
Hold on just a second here.
that's that's Parvin.
Oh, is it? Okay, I didn't recognize the name.
She doesn't usually, it doesn't look, I don't know what device she's on.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay, where were we? Okay, so we're doing hip hikes. Up towards the ceiling, the other hip comes down.
That's not a hip hike. You are, that's not a hip hike.
Okay, well,
This is a rotation, pelvic rotation, that you're gonna drop the one, it's two pieces, the pelvis has two pieces, drop one piece down, just straight down, and then the other side lifts a little, and then you do the other side.
Yeah.
Rotation without hip hiking,
Okay, okay. Got to get that terminology right. Okay, so one hip goes up and the other one goes down. And then the other one goes up and down. It's a small movement. It's a very small movement. Welcome, Parvin. Okay, so enough of that. Okay, well, we're here. We're going to go ahead and move the chair back. While we're here, this is where we'll use the blocks. We didn't get to do this properly last time because I felt like I was running out of time, but we're going to do the figure 4 that we were doing last time. This time we're going to time it. So what this is a gradual figure 4 with blocks. And at any time, if you don't feel that you can do the movement, you can stay where you are, or you can just stay on the floor. So we're going to start with our left foot up, pull the knee towards your chest first, and then move your ankle so it rests on your right knee. This is your basic figure 4 position. You can stay here if you like. We are going to stay in this position for 30 seconds. Maybe a little longer. Here we go. So just make sure when you pull your knee back, you're not twisting it. You pull the knee back first and then place the foot. The closer you place your foot to your buttocks, the more stretch you'll feel. So place it wherever is comfortable. Okay, that's position 1. Position 2 is putting a block under your foot and then pulling your knee back always, and then putting your foot there. Again, if you're not comfortable with this, you can stay in position 1. We hold this for 30 seconds. All right. So position 2 is a second block under your foot. And then pull your knee back and rest your foot. You can stay with the first block if it's more comfortable. You can flex your foot if you're more comfortable with that, but it might not give you the stability just putting your foot down. Okay, the next position is, and you may need a strap for this, putting your hands behind your thigh. Your lower leg will be parallel to the floor and pulling. Now you can use your left elbow to push your knee away if you like. Gives you a bit more stretch. Relax your shoulders. You should feel a stretch in your left thigh and buttock. Okay, now the fourth position, and again, you can stay at any position you like, is to put your hands on the outside of your leg, your foreleg, and again, push it towards you. You can use your elbow, again, to push your knee away. I feel like a pretzel. I don't know about you. But this is a good stretch. All right. So that's done. Now we're going to do the other side. So back to the basic position. Knees bent, feet flat on floor. Knee pulls back and then goes on your foot pulls back and then goes on your other knee. $30. Okay, now first brick under your foot. Again, whatever you're comfortable with, you can stay at that level. Pull your knee back, put it over your other knee. If you want an extra stretch here, you can always push on the knee that's bent. You should feel the stretch down here. Okay, and then the second brick. Pull your knee back, up, 30 seconds. Again, you can push on your bent knee if you want a little bit more stretch. Don't have to. Stay in a lower position if it's more comfortable for you. Okay, now we go to holding the back of the thigh. And remember to relax your shoulders, and you can push with your elbow if you want a further stretch. And then the last one, holding the outside of the leg. Let me set my timer first. Holding the outside of the leg, pushing yet again. You can push with your elbow for a further stretch. Try to relax your shoulders as you do that. I tend to hunch. Okay. All right. Good deal. Finish up. And let's see here. Come up to seated. We're going to do our side bends. Let me just move some stuff around real quickly here. I'm going to get my chair out of the way. Okay, so we're going to do the side bend. I'm setting my timer for 40 seconds. So just slide your hand along the mat. The other hand goes up and over. You'll feel a stretch on your side. Keep both hips on the floor. Now lower your arm so it's parallel to the floor. You'll feel a deeper stretch in your underarm and down your back. All right, arm comes up, torso comes up. Very good. Other side. Hand along the mat, other hand is up and over. Again, both hips stay on the floor. Just go as far as you can. Now lower your arm till it's parallel with the floor and you feel that stretch in your upper arm and down the back, the side of the back, the latissimus dorsi. Reach for that wall. All right, arm up, torso up. Good job. We're going to do the side twist. Let's switch our positions of our legs. So left hand on right knee, right hand is spider fingers. The hand is behind you. We're going to hold this for 40 seconds. We're just moving our upper back, rotating the upper back towards the side wall. And we can either have your head forward or to the side, or you can move it back and forth, or you can move your rib cage back and forth. Try not to move your shoulders if you do that. Okay, now slowly come around. We'll do the other side, right hand on left knee. Left hand is behind you with spider fingers, just the tips of your fingers. We look toward our left. Again, we can look toward the left with our head, we can look forward, or we can move our rib cage back and forth. We're holding this one for 40 seconds. Okay, come around slowly. Now we're going to do, we do this often when I teach because I like this. It's the Fleck back bend to alternate knees. Now, if you can't do this cross-legged, that's okay. Do it sitting in a chair or on a brick might be easier. But basically you're flat back and you're facing the floor. You just go down to one knee, you're facing the floor, and then you move to the other knee and then come back up. And you don't want to hunch when you do this. You want to keep your shoulders back and your chest open. So you go down, across, and then up, and then down, across, and then up. So if you need to do it slower, that's fine. If you can't go down as far, that's fine too. Just try to make sure your back is straight and your head is in the same position. You're not looking down or moving. You're going to keep your back and your neck as straight as possible. Down and across and up. One more. Down and across and up, and then back the other way. Down and across and up. Good job. Good job. All right. Now, since we're down here, let's go ahead and do, and I think we have time for that, the slow bicycle. This is something I learned from my other yoga teacher, Nidra. And I like it because, so we're going to be prone. I like it because it helps you control your breathing with your movement. Now, the movement, we're going to start with our right leg, is knee to your chest, straight leg, or as straight as you can, down to hover, and then back to the first position. But the trick is to coordinate your breathing with this. So when you are moving, you want to inhale and then exhale, and then inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So you're controlling your breathing with your movement. So however slow or fast you do it is up to you. But this is how you want to do it. You want to inhale when you move, exhale when you get there, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good job. One more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good job. Okay, let's do the other leg. So knee to your chest, inhale, exhale, foot up, inhale, exhale, down to hover, inhale, exhale, original position, inhale, exhale, foot up, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good job, guys. All right. So we're going to move to we're going to do our back bends at the wall now. So I need to unplug, so just bear with me. I need to do some production work here. So find a wall or a doorway or whatever works for you. And get my timer. We're going to do the back bend first. We've got our back against the wall. We're going to raise our arms and put our fingertips or palms on the wall behind us and hold this for 40 seconds. This is a bone building exercise. Okay, come on down. Now we're going to do the thoracic twist. Our side is to the wall or the doorway. If your right side is on the doorway, your right foot is forward, your left side is back. Elbows at your waist, hold your hands up and twist so your palms are on the wall. If you can put your forearms on the wall, that's fine. If it's just your palms, that's fine too. And we'll hold this for 40 seconds. Now our hips are one way and our shoulders are the other. That's the twist part or the rotation part. Okay. Slowly come out of that. We're going to do the other side. So left side against the wall, left foot forward, right foot back, elbows at your waist, hands up. Twist towards the wall, either put your hands or your forearms also on the wall. 40 seconds. Okay. All righty. So we're going to go back to the floor. I'm going to move my computer again. More production work here. Just bear with me. Okay. So we're gonna do, and I didn't know if I'd have time for this, but we're gonna do some squats. I know everybody hates squats. So I'm gonna demonstrate with a block. You can do this several different ways. You can have the block tall and just sit on it. Make sure your feet are flat. This would work. You can put it the long way and sit on it. This would also work. And put it the flat way and sit on it. Or you can just not use a block at all. So the important thing is that your feet are flat. Your heels are on the ground. And we're going to sit here for, let's see here. We're going to sit here for 5 minutes. And if you cannot make it 5 minutes, that's fine. But this is a really good position to hold. Now, the full position, of course, is prayer position with elbows on both knees. If you can't do that, that's good too. If it's hard for you to hold this position without a brick, just find a brick and sit on it. I found myself doing this a lot during Christmas because it was convenient for me to wrap. So I wrap on the floor. Also, cleaning, how you clean before Christmas and after Christmas and all the time. So if I'm cleaning or picking something up, I'll tend to squat now rather than bend over from the waist. So and try not to slouch like I was just doing. I was slouching. Not a good thing. Thea would have gotten on me had she been here. Try to sit up straight, keep your shoulders back. If you need to rest, put a brick under you and just sit on it. That's fine. And if you can't keep that up, that's fine too, just as long as you can. We've got 3 minutes to go. Halfway through, guys. Hang in there. Minute and a half left. We'll make it. Less than a minute to go. This is a good thing to practice when you're watching TV or just in your daily routine. All right, there we go. Good job. Slowly come out of it. I know that's quite a accomplishment if you made the whole 5 minutes, and if you didn't, that's okay. You just do what you can. Okay, we're going to do our back bends on the floor now. So let me just get set up a little here. So we are prone. Now on these back bends, what we'll be doing is lifting our head and shoulders. And if you're unable to do that, that's okay. Just lift your arms. But we'll be holding this position for 30 seconds. So arms at your side. Take a breath, exhale, lift up. If you can, lift yourself a little higher, but if your lower back is hurting, lower yourself. You're too high. Take it easy on yourself. No pain, no strain. We're holding this for 30 seconds. Take a breath, inhale, and come down. Okay, the next one we're going to do is an airplane. So again, if you're unable to lift your shoulders, that's okay. Just lift your arms and then out in an airplane, and then we'll come back down. So inhale, exhale, come up. Inhale, exhale, arms out. Lift yourself up a little higher if you can. Again, if your lower back hurts, do not do that. Inhale, come back down all the way. Okay. Now we're going to do the spine twist. I need to take my glasses off for this. So we're in a T. The idea is to keep your shoulders on the floor while you're doing this. So go ahead and look left. Bring your left leg up and over to the other side. Your hips can twist, but you want to keep your shoulders on the floor. You do anything you want with your leg on that side. You can rotate your ankle, point and flex, touch the ground if you can. Keep your shoulders down and then come back. We'll do the other side. Look to the right. And lift your right leg up and over. Keep your shoulders on the ground. Do anything you want with that right leg. You can bend your knee, rotate your ankle, flex, point. Touch the toe or as far as you can. Okay, come on back. Now we're going to do a child's pose, shoulder stretch. So you can have your knees apart or together. Put your arms out in front of you. Put your head down as far as you can. If you can touch your forehead to the mat, that's fine. If you can't, just go as far as you can. Now walk your hands over to the right. Feel that stretch in the left side as far as you can to the right. Now walk your hands over to the left. And we'll stretch that other side as far as we can. Okay. And let's go back to center and stretch them forward as far as you can. And feel that stretch in your shoulders. All righty. Okay. I think that's enough for today. Let's go ahead and do Yoga Nidra, the 61-point guided meditation. So get into a comfortable position. Make sure you're warm enough. Relaxed. I'll guide you to systematically move your attention through internal points as I mention them. Allow your awareness to flow to the points without moving any part of your body. Begin with your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Observe your abdomen as it rises and falls with the gentle flow of your breath. Now bring your awareness to the center of your eyebrows, the center of your throat, your right shoulder, elbow, wrist, right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, right wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of your throat, left shoulder, elbow, wrist, left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, left wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of your throat, spiritual heart center, right side of your chest, heart center, left side of your chest, excuse me, heart center, navel center, center of your pelvis, right hip, knee, ankle, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, right ankle, knee, hip, center of your pelvis, left hip, knee, ankle, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left ankle, knee, hip, center of your pelvis, navel center, heart center, center of your throat, center of your eyebrows. This concludes the 61-point guided meditation. Start to wiggle and stretch. Stretch your arms out overhead. Stretch your legs out. Stretch one side, then the other. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. Stretch from side to side. Hold your right knee to your chest. Hold your left knee to your chest. Hold both knees to your chest and roll back and forth. Feel that massage on the lower back. When you're ready, go ahead and roll towards the camera using your lower arm as a pillow. Take that moment to thank yourself for coming to class and doing this for your body. And then go ahead and come up to a seating position. I'm changing my view to gallery so I can see all of you. You might want to do the same and unmute yourself. So hands in prayer position. Let's push them together strongly just for a minute. Feel that shoulder work we did and loosen them up. I want to thank you for coming to class today and allowing me the chance to move with you. So as Via says, we are all one light. Let's end the class by saying to each other, Namaste.
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 Thank you, everyone. Have a good day.
Thank you,
Thank
Kathy.
you. Thank you, Kathy.
Let me stop the
you.
recording.